Skate has finally gotten some new news, and we now know early access is in the works. So if you never got a chance to playtest or want to see what the gameplay will be like firsthand, you'll be getting that opportunity soon enough. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Earlier on September 17th, Skate's official Twitter made public a post that reads as follows. We're incredibly stoked to announce that Skate will be launching in early access in 2025. We'll share more details on what to expect in the coming months. Now, I have a ton of opinions and some guesses as to where all this is going, along with possible timelines, so let's get into it. First and foremost, let's start with the post itself. Skate will be getting an early access version of the game we will be able to try sometime in 2025, and they say they will give us some more details on what to expect from this early access in the coming months. Now, when it comes to the 2025 timeframe, this more than likely, as I stated for Mafia the Old Country's release window, will probably mean that this game is coming out before the fall. As everyone knows, the generational game Grand Theft Auto 6 is currently slated to be coming out in fall of 2025. So more than likely, every game publisher and developer under the sun is going to try and steer clear of being anywhere near that timeframe. More than likely with this, we can expect a summer release date for the early access that will more than likely last for at least the remainder of 2025. By this I mean its early access status, from where it goes from early access to an official full release. They also state that they will be giving us more details on what to expect when it comes to the early access details in the coming months. Which means, of course, this isn't something happening this month or possibly even the next. Currently, their initial console playtests are happening this fall. So I personally believe that once this console playtest concludes and they get all the data and feedback that they need for what they have so far, then they will come out with a video on their YouTube channel or a post on Twitter detailing the release date or at least the time frame we can expect early access to drop. And sadly, I have to throw this in there, if it's a paid entry into early access. We know the game itself is going to be free to play across almost every console available. Heck, it's even going onto iOS and Android. But the common business model nowadays is putting up a paywall and getting some funds from players wanting to play the game as soon as possible. Meaning it is a possibility this game gets some sort of founder edition with some costumes or things for your board or avatar to get you to feel like the payment for early access is justified. Now, this is just speculation. But if it is the case, personally, I would just wait for the full release in order to get their version of a complete game without having to pay for a free game's entry. Bringing it back to the time frame we will get these details, and if they will announce some sort of Founders Edition, I believe this will happen after the aforementioned console playtest beta. Currently, there are no dates provided besides just fall 2024. So I would expect an early November to mid-December timeframe on when they will come out with details on their early access for Skate. Especially since in their Twitter post they mentioned those details would be coming in quote-unquote in the coming months. A likely time, if it's more towards December, would mean an announcement is highly probable during the Game Awards on December 11th. I'm personally hoping this is just a free-to-play early access where the game is sort of in a beta state, where they take input from everyone playing to make the game as good as it can possibly be and add features, modes, and customization to the degree that everyone is expecting and wanting from it. Of course, everything that I listed from the timeframes I'm predicting and the Founders Edition is all speculation. But knowing EA and knowing how early access games tend to work, especially when the game is free and monetization is the main way to recoup lost developmental cost, it does have me feeling a little uneasy as to which direction it could go. Overall, the only thing we can really do is wait and see when and what they will be announcing for its early access. And you can be sure I'll be there ready to break it all down once we get those details. Overall, let me know how you feel on the game getting an early access soon, and do you think I'm being a little bit pessimistic, or am I right to worry? Also, let me know in the comment section down below when you think we will be getting the early access itself. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed or found it entertaining, make sure to scroll down and make that like button glow so we can reach our like goal of 20 likes for this video. While you're down there, consider subscribing as we'll be covering Skate as updates come out, other AAA games throughout the year, hilarious content, and more. As always, your support through your viewership, liking, and subscribing is always greatly appreciated and helps me out tremendously against the corporate threat that is the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Peace! you.